Good afternoon. My name is Debbie Kemp.
Hello, my name is Judith Jones.
My name is Melina Roberts.
My name is Rose Fabres Manis.
I've lived in 441 Brooklyn Avenue, apartment 3C, since November of 1999.
I've been living in this building for a number of years, about over 25 years.
I've been a tenant in this building for 39 years. My mother moved into this building in 1976. She passed away in 2014. She spent the last couple months of her life in a wheelchair, and we live on the first floor here. And there's 3 steps that you have to get down in order to go outside. There is no ramp, and it was very difficult to get her out of the building.
I've been part of a group in this building fighting to put a ramp, not only because I felt it would have been good for my mom who passed in this building, who did not and was unfortunately able to get a ramp to walk down on. She had very bad knees, and still to no avail, they never put the ramp.
My moms have been living here for over 40 years, as well as my father. They are deceased at this time. Going back years, we requested a ramp for this building, okay? Nothing was done. I myself walk with a cane, and I have problems with my legs and my hips. I'm unable to lift bags. And not only me, I wanted the ramp for my parents and other tenants in the building. We have tenants that are in wheelchairs, walk with canes.
I have family members who have disabilities who cannot get into this building. And on every year that I've been here for 5 years, I have yet to have my family member who is physically challenged and a very special friend of mine who is physically challenged who cannot get into this building. I have to meet them in front in their cars.
We cannot even comfortably wash clothes, for example, with a buggy, because we have to struggle to pull our buggies up the stairs.
I had 3 tears in my rotator cuff because I have to pull up a shopping cart. I have to have physical therapy, and I don't think it's fair to me, and that's only been since I've moved in this building.
This building is under new ownership at this present time. Our owner, the Spears family, refused to do that for us. Refused to assist us in building a ramp. He is aware of what's going on, but at this present time, he really doesn't care.
It is management's and the owner's obligation to put a ramp in front of the building and in the back of the building.
These are very dangerous.
I called management also requesting a small ramp be placed here on the first floor, and they told me that they didn't have to do that, that wasn't a legal right. So what is a legal right? To pay rent in a building and not have the proper amenities for your comfort. Don't you think that would be a violation of someone's human right? A person who has a disability shouldn't be discriminated against. For those of us who don't have to be in a wheelchair, we can go outside, we can walk out the door. But for those of the other individuals who do have to be in a wheelchair, imagine what their life is like. They have to depend on others to get them outside. So if they wanted to go outside on their own, they couldn't.
A lot of the old timers that live here, they can't even walk, okay? You have to have someone to assist you. And when they assist you, you have to pay them because there's a number of steps in front of the building.
If there was a fire in this building, how would that person get out? Are you telling them that they have to go all the way downstairs in the basement? Wouldn't they die? Wouldn't they burn up? The elevator goes down to the basement, but the basement is not a very suitable place for anybody to be walking through with a person who's disabled in a wheelchair. It would be very frightening to go down there. It's just a narrow corridor. It's often very dark. It's not very sanitary either. It's very scary. You don't know who's there, and there isn't anybody patrolling down there to make sure that you have a safe and passage in and out of the building. It lets you out on the side and in an alley, type of alley hallway, and one end of that alley is locked, and then you have to make your way through the side of an entrance.
It's not accessible to every tenant. Every tenant don't have a key. When my mom was in the wheelchair, she went out all the time, right? And he gave me a key. In order for her to come back, sometimes I would have to call the office to make sure they have that, the gate.
So now it's an inconvenience. So you don't have a key,
Right.
you can't get out. Segregation, discrimination. I'm disabled, so I'm stuck in this building because I can't get out of the building unless I have a key. So I have to call someone to get out. I could have to be at a medical appointment. I'm gonna be late because if someone can't give me access to a key, how am I getting out of the building? So, this is a great big disparity going on here. And it's against people's human rights. It's in violation of a person's human right who has a disability.
We just are trying to figure out, is this door the door to the basement?
No, I'll show you.
Okay. Are you sure you can do these stairs?
Yeah, I could do these things. I come through the back way, but these are very dangerous. Be careful. We had a few accidents. Okay. What's that? Okay. Now, go all the way down. You must even.
Where's the door to the
Right
basement?
there. Right there now. I'll see.
But can I just ask, if you are in a wheelchair, where would you come? Can we just film right over here
Look,
about
I'm
this?
seeing-
Like,
But there's no ramp here
there's
either.
no place for anyone to access this area.
Right.
Like, what would you have? You'd have to come from that side or something. I won't.
Yeah, basically.
Like, you have to come from way down the block.
Okay. Oh, they
Oh,
put
there's
a
a
lock
lock.
on it.
Wow.
This is crazy.
That's not very helpful.
So
See,
this.
then I was to disprevent. No, they put. Oh, you see right here?
Mm-hmm.
When they came and take pictures, you see? After the air conditioned window, the door is right after it. You can't really see the door because it's inside. It's very dangerous and rough. That's where they bring out the garbage.
And that's where someone with a wheelchair would be able to access.
Yes, and that's where they said it wasn't safe because it's debris, a lot of garbage is down there.
I think it's a sin, and to have management who I've called every year on every holiday because I have a brother who wants to come to visit me, can't.
We do need a ramp. It's mandatory that we get a ramp in this building. For the elderly, for the disabled, we all deserve to have a ramp.
It's not right what you're doing, collecting people's money, not putting a ramp in front of the building or in the back of the building. It's not right and it's not fair. And then you want to jack up the prices on the rent. You want to put additional hidden fees for this, additional hidden fees for that. That's not fair, and it's not right. So do the right thing. Put a ramp in the building so that people can have access to get in and out of the building.
It's a decent thing to do so that we can feel that we're paying money as, people who deserve to live a decent life in Brooklyn. Thank you.